Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth.
Oh, really?
A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name.
Yeah.
Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
Well, I hope to see you in there, inside there. Way more than you deserve. Piss off. Water of life. Drinking from fountains recharges a small amount of health. Oh. Health. Not mana. Shit. Oh boy. Piss off. Out the appetite too. Food heals you moderately more. Meh. Oh shit. Oh boy. Off. Welcoming host. Why is this so hard? Potions give you slightly more health. Ha! Nice. Strong arms. Choking is faster. So now, I have to get through the quarantine wall and out of the flood district. And I doubt that will be easy. So yeah, this is basically, they have literally made this the place where people will, what's it called? Will end up when they have the final throes of the plague.
City guards. They're supposed to protect people.
Yeah, supposed to.
They did. They protect the healthy people from people like us, the sick ones.
I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they?
1 in 1,000. 10,000 probably.
Aw.
Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
Aw.
Goodbye, my boy.
And he just passed.
Strange. You don't look ill.
No, I don't.
You're not a victim, not a guard. A spirit from the void, maybe.
Probably.
Another wagon comes every few minutes. How many do you think have died? They say 1/3 of the city. I wouldn't have believed it, but I saw the mound of corpses myself. They dropped us in it. I don't blame them. I know why they do it. But I only wanted to die at home.
Aww. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, I don't think there's really anything else I can do for you guys, but sucks. Sucks that it's come to this. It should never have come to this. Oh, spiked grenade housing. Something else I won't ever use.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on Rudshore Gate? We'll be fried.
We can worry about that when we get there. I don't hear you with any better ideas.
Plague wagon returns to the flooded district every few minutes to dump more bodies. While it's stopped, it should be possible to drop down onto it from the rooftops and ride it out through Rudshore Gate.
That's because you've got fat. Those tall boys are just waiting for a chance to cut. We get power to their lights, and they'll go off to hunt players.
Kill what? A dozen people? I didn't get infants to kill.
If only you knew how to tile.
The City Watch has set up floodlights to illuminate the buildings surrounding Rudshore Gate. When activated, the tall boys will begin hunting for plague survivors and leave their patrols. Oh boy.
We need to make I don't care if I'm wearing pants.
Ah, there's the key.
As long as I get out.
Hey Ferg, a word of advice on your greedy little treasure hunting trips to the flooded district. If you find yourself stranded and the only way out is through Rudshore Gate, this rewire tool will come in handy. If you can get through the doors, the circuitry panel for the wall of light is just on the other side. Better yet, let me come with you. I'll handle the complicated things. From Craggy. Okay, so there's a hint there. Basically, I can rewire it, but rewiring it will risk... It'll turn it into a lethal weapon against the Watch, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to kill anyone. There we go. I think that guy is... he's unconscious. He's dead, and there is a guard. Okay, I think that's all I can do over there. Now, it looks like there's someone up there. I think that might... well... okay, that's a Weaver. Oh yeah, that's a Weaver, and she is not in a good way. Let's try it this way. And down you go. Sleep dreams. Dear Alpha, we don't care if you're sick. Please come home. We'll take care of you. I'm not afraid. Your sister tells me that you're planning on hiding in the flood district and that you want to die there alone. Please don't do that to us. Please. I love you. Aw. So she ended up leaving her family and friends because she didn't want them to watch her suffer and then risk catching the plague themselves. Oh, Spirit of the Deep. Spirit of the Deep, Siren of the Dreams. I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunwall behind me until the lament of the waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. You rule my dreams, where I behold with senses I do not possess in waking life the dark splendor of your home in the deep. There the ocean rests on your back like a sleeping child on his father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me as not the mighty Leviathan, but as a young man with eyes as black as the void. So someone's been seeing the Outsider. Yeah, I don't need those. Wonder if there's anything in here. Oh yeah. If I can't. Okay, cool. anything over there? No, it doesn't seem like it. But there is something over there. Okay, so it looks like there might be something in there. So I might check that out, but first things first, let's see. So I have one rune. Maximize that one. I think that one's only at level 1. Could be at level 2, actually. Yeah, no, I've got it at level 2. I don't see anything else really that I would want, so we're gonna go with Vitality. You have an extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate health, more health, and faster. Good to know. I don't think I can get up there. Even though it looks like I pretty well should be able to. Okay. Ow. That'll teach me. Oh, there's something up there too. What did I miss? I am legit surprised that I actually survived that. You have an extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate health, more health, and faster. Everything else seems shuttered. That's an alternative way. Up.
Although I don't see what took so long. It's the live ones crawling up out of the canal. Every 10 minutes, I'm gutting another one. How many times have I specified that only cadavers take the long drop?
It's why you get a weapon.
So what is going on up at the tower? Now they're saying the Lord Regent started the plague himself.
I don't understand. It looks like a whole other group's in charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. The second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart?
As much as I want to listen in on that conversation some more. Don't know that it's safe to. I wonder.
I'll do my best. Put in a good word for me.
Oh, okay, they won't actually attack me. Cool. Ah! What the fuck? Don't fucking hit me. Can I talk to you? Or are you gonna hit me again? Okay, yeah, you're gonna hit me again. Well, I tried. Wanted to see if you guys needed help. Oh, cause they're looters, that's why. Okay. I mean, I was trying to be nice. You guys decided to be assholes. Granted, I'm wearing a fucking scary mask, so...
So what is going on up at the tower? Now they're saying the Lord Regent started the plague himself.
I don't understand. It looks like a whole other group's in charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. The second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart like the LB? If you would have make it back up, then we've got 10 times the things. Am I supposed to kill everyone I ever see down here? Just passing it on.
We'll pass it to the men on the plague wagon. It's their job to gut these bastards before they throw them down here.
We've got another whale oil tank on its way. When the lights come on again, it'll be your job to spot any weepers.
Oh,
I think
good.
that helps. Now I can stare old ladies in the eye before I cut them down. Why do you think no one lasts on this job?
I'm heading back to civilization. What's left of it. Keep your head and you'll be on the stilts in no time.
I'll do my best. Put in a good word for me, would you?
Okay. That's good to know. And yeah, I saw the arc pylon.
Even if we get out of here, I'm worried.
Listen to that. Magnus is worried. Apart from dying in the muck in the flooded district, what's to worry about?
I'm saying even if we get out, we're just bringing it back to our families.
I don't have a family, and if I did, I wouldn't care.
No one's keeping me here. I'll infect the whole city. Just get me out.
I heard Blake back in the stairwell talking about a plan. Sounds crazy. All of us here are too weak to do it.
If I hear that thing power down, I'm going.
Me too. I bet the family man here's right behind me.
What would it be like out there to live without fear again? To live like a person?
Good question.
Who are you hiding from in that mask?
None of your business.
Just because we can't see the blood from your eyes doesn't mean you're not sick with the plague.
Uh-huh.
Get lost. Think that mask makes you safe?
Okay, fine. Jeez, I just overheard you with the plan is all.
I used to work the river. Eels Bend, flooded district, the whales too. I know the land out here, believe it. Only way out is past the Arc Pylon.
And your friends? They could really help?
You're twice as good as I am. When the Zapper goes down, they'll come for me.
Oh, that's
They
good to
won't
know.
rescue us while it's on?
They're good, not crazy. When the pylon's off, they'll move and not before.
Good to know.
You gotta talk to Blake. He's my brother. He knows everything.
Okay.
I know you. I heard you've been all over town scaring the piss out of the higher-ups.
Kinda.
You got quite a name. Too bad you're stuck down here with the rest of us. Listen, I've got friends coming to break me out of here in a couple of days. But we first need to take that Arc Pylon down. You'll find it in the courtyard just behind these buildings. You may want to take the stairs up, though. It'll give you a good vantage point.
Oh, good point.
Pull the oil tank out and the pylon powers down. Don't take too long deciding. When they get the floodlights on, the tall boys are coming in to clear this place out.
That's a good thing to know.
If
Thanks.
you want my advice, head up these stairs. You'll get a bird's eye view of the problem. Might even see a solution.
Good to know.
It's just one arc pylon. Should be easy for a man like you.
Thanks. I want the key, though. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me and not telling me to piss off. More bodies. Read that one. Ah, okay, so it's all the way down there. So I'm gonna have to do a quick save. Oh, wait. Something else I seem to have missed. Oh, okay, maybe it's just the guns I'm seeing. Yeah, it's the guns. I thought that was a rewire tool for a second. Okay, quick save. Fuck. So there's only one guy there. I'll wait for him to leave.
A few moments later.
Come on. You finished staring at the alarm yet? Really? Nice. The back courtyard is safe. Hang on.
Take down the pylon or die trying. Between the plague and the tall boys, it'll come to the same thing soon enough.
Okay, so I've quick saved.
I ain't seen nothing braver. And I worked the river for 15 years. Thanks for shutting that thing off.
You're welcome.
Stay quiet, and I'll get these people moving.
Just keep moving. This is it.
We're all going to get killed.
Guards, to me! Die!
I don't know if I can ever repay you.
You're welcome, guys.
A few moments later.
Oh shit. I'm supposed to be with them.
Alright, listen up, ladies and gents. Now, like I said before, it may be another day before my old buddies can get here, but they got a boat big enough for the lot of us. So just sit tight. Something you learn from being a smuggler, half of any job's waiting.
Okay. So I guess that's it. I guess they're safe. Yep. Yep, I did it. So they're good. Phew! Here I thought I'd screwed up.
Guards, to me! Die!
I don't know if I can ever repay you.
Here. Reflect. Whew. Okay. Now, we have to figure out how to get past the Rudshore gate. Okay. Can't go in there, that's fine. Oh. And my ride is coming. That's better. There's a doorway through there. And that's another wall of light, and we are not going that way. Because I don't want to die. Now where do I go? Oh. There's some shit around here. Long live the Empress. She was a wench. That's not very nice. She did the best she could, guys. She did the best she could. Ah. Plague Affinity. Getting damaged by Weepers gives a small amount of mana. Yeah. Oh, those look like Weepers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna risk it. Pretty sure those are Weepers. Been drinking these like they're fucking water. Nice! And we enter the sewer level. Ah! Looks like there's someone there.
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey.
And he's not a Weeper.
Nor the masked guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies.
Kinda.
It's only natural that you be curious about what I intend to do with the Pendletons.
Hey, buddy! Goodbye.
See, the Pendletons got these rock mines. Have hundreds of souls working down there 1/2 mile deep below ground.
Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
So I'm gonna shave their heads and cut out their tongues and put them in one of their own stinking mines. Then they're gonna see life from a different angle.
No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower.
Okay.
Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though.
Okay. What?
Something attacked us in the distillery.
You're right.
Used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad.
Oh, wow.
I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
Okay, so in other words, I need to find Slackjaw in order to use the key to get out of here.
There's a fog, and then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers.
Okay. Why is he going off in a fog chasing after rats?
Like a nightmare. Something came up and started attacking. Slackjaw's still in there. If he can kill it, I don't know.
Yep, as you can see, the Dunwall Sewer Master Key is required to get through this pass. So I have to go on a side quest and rescue Slackjaw. We'll see how that goes. Because I have a feeling I know what's going on. So there's no way through there, so we're gonna go up here. Oh. Wonderful. Fucking creepy things. Hate you so much. Is there anything else I could do around here? Nope, it's all boarded up. Okay. Oh, there's more. Let's see if I can get this one. Yep. And I didn't even get hurt. Yeah, I think I have to go that way. So we're gonna do a little bit exploring. So we have a safe. And a note. And nothing else. Okay. What's the note say? Jelly, you daft chopper. Here's another one for you. That old witch, Granny Rags, told me that you'll lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind. Then your eyes will go dim in the month of seeds. And you'll draw your last breath in the month of ice. If you want your share, you know what to do. Huh. The 13 months, so maybe, I think that'll be the clue. Excerpt from a book on the calendar and proper duration of the year. As was laid down long ago, there are 13 months, each 20 days in length. In the last hours of the year, the High Overseer will sound the Foog Feast. And we all know what the Foog Feast is. Ah, the Foog Feast. The thing that reminds me of the fucking Purge. Excerpt from a book on the celebrations and holidays. At the end of the year, after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Foog Feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits and potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. So the month of earths, the month of seeds, the month of nets, the month of rain, the month of wind, the month of darkness, the month of high cold, the month of ice, the month of hearths, the month of harvest, the month of timber, the month of clans, and the month of songs. Okay, so I think she said, I think she said wind, seeds, and ice. So 5, 2, and 8. And robust 1. Potions give you slightly more health. Also, Jelly, wherever you are, you need better friends. Friends that'll, not leave stupid mind puzzles for you and risk other people taking your shit. This isn't creepy at all. Aha! Game, you must really hate me. Good grief. Ow. So I got my crossbow bolts at least. Almost all of them. The only saving grace of this area right now is that there aren't any hagfish to deal with me. There's something over here. Come on.
A few moments later.
And here we are. Guess that's that. Oh boy.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I can make a ridge!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rag, stop. Stop what you're doing. Can we at least talk about it?
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton, Slackjaw. Nice and sharp.
Oh, goody. So basically I have to... This is the... I guess, the culmination of the conflict between Granny Rags and Slackjaw. Basically, I have to pick a side. You end up having to do this if you pick up at least one of each of their quests, which I did.
I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man.
Oh, really? You're making me wait some.
Slackjaw, it's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I did. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure and... What's that? No! No! Ah!
Basically, you can either choose to help Slackjaw or you can choose to help Granny, and yeah, there are different outcomes to each. But fortunately, I've done this before. I'm not very good at it, mind you, so it'll probably take more than a couple of tries. But there is a way to deal with her, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to deal with her non-lethally, in fact. The Outsider and the Circumscribed Void. Take all of that. So it says Granny Rags' cameo, and we're going to get to that, but let's read this first. The Explorer's Journal. It's an excerpt from the Journal of an Explorer and Natural Philosopher. Dr. Hazian's interpretations of the Pandesian carvings are the height of ignorance. The core theme is not renewal, but dire warning. The central figure is not a benign spirit. It is clearly a monster, and the jewel of a type of fetish, the key to its dark potency, perhaps. The panels should be read as follows. The hero figure steals the jewel from the monster and casts it into an unquenchable fire. Thus the monster is made mortal, and the hero is able to slay it, breaking the cycle of terror. There are notes scrawled on the margins. Vera has taken an inordinate interest in my field manuals. Such appetites are unseemly in a lady of her station. I shall have to reprimand her. And then there's the second note, written in a different hand. So dreary, dearie. So obviously he got, which means that Vera is Lady Rags. And we've heard that name before, in fact. Home to some of the most powerful families in Dunwall, yada yada yada. So much history, the estate district has also seen its share of troubles as fortunes are made and lost. The great Lord Preston Moray and his eccentric wife, Vera, were once the toast of Dunwall before tragedy struck and they fell into ruin. The Granny Rags diary, which doesn't say anything, and I think there's another one further down. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fires to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Vera Moray, everyone would say, your house is as grand as Boyle Manor, even better. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even all the way to the red cliffs of Pandizia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting up at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home. I hid them for my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now. My little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, I carved in the name of the one with the black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have any to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for Granny Rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts at Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him. You and me in the dreary night with stars above and below. And always the one with the black eyes, dearie. So what we learned from there is Granny Rags went on an expedition with her husband to Pandizia, and she brought back some old artifacts. That was probably where she became obsessed with the outsider. And, well, obviously she's got some sort of powers or whatever. And she can see him, which means that she's likely been marked by him. Anyways, so she came back, poisoned her husband, and then carved him up as bones to give away as presents, probably to the huntsman, as we saw. This lady crazy.
Bones of the great Leviathan, protect me!
Oh shit. Okay. I think I'm gonna start using some grenades.
What's wrong? Can't you find me?
Oh, I see you.
Hide me from his doom. Hide me!
I don't really want to have to deal with her, which is why we're doing it stealthily. And the way to do that, we actually got it through the Explorer's Journal. It says in the journal that the hero figure steals the jewel from the monster and casts it into an unquenchable fire. Thus, the monster is made mortal, and the hero is able to slay it, breaking the cycle of terror. So what that means is we have to take this stupid thing, open this stupid thing, drop the stupid thing in here.
Oh no. And cook you and eat your heart from breakfast.
Will you though? I think I win. And that is how you deal with Granny Rags non-lethally. Hey dude.
Unlock me.
Don't need to tell me twice. You okay, dude?
Wanna know something funny?
Sure.
When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time.
Yeah.
Now ain't that funny?
Just a little bit.
I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left.
That's fair.
Luck to you, Corvo.
Wow. Dude actually knew who I was. He knew this whole time. Didn't say anything. Ew. What is this? Ugh. That does not look like a good stuff. But yeah, no, he knew the whole time. And he hasn't said word one about me. That's interesting. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. And then the strange smelling manuscript. I assume that's for that, whatever it is. Excerpt from an untitled manuscript written in a scrawling hand. Stronger than Grimshaw. A skull full of guile. Whale bile. Bones in a pile. White scraped gleaming. Kindle fire and crackle fat. Big black gobs of spat. Fume up. Fume up. Feathers. Mad-eyed bird fell to the ground. Seeds. Nettle. Needly. Needles see. Stir a bit. I don't even want to know. Is there any way I can talk to you? Nope. Okay. The one reason why I don't like having to deal with Granny Rags, to actually fighting her rather, is because she summons rats. A lot of them. Like, she can't see you. So, as long as you stay still, she doesn't know where you are. But yeah, she can't see you, but she summons rats, and the rats eat you. And if you have powers like, if you have the Devouring Swarm, if you use those powers against her, she just basically says, hey, thanks for summoning more pretties, and continues to attack you. Got the master key now, so we can close the door there. And there's actually even a way that you can encounter that whole thing without actually having to pick a side. You literally just have to be really quick about it. You just sneak in, steal the key off of Granny Rags, and open that door and leave. At which point, Granny eats Slackjaw. And I'm not talking about the pleasurable way either, you perverts. I mean, like, Hannibal Cannibal. There's a bone shard here. Or the rune, rather.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo.
Right?
At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now?
I would like to know.
How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you?
Not great.
Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Daud, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.
Well, I'm glad you're so entertained. So now, it's time to blow this popsicle stand. Very nice of the game to let me land on my feet there. Okay, and that is literally where I came from. Seems like the guy has disappeared. And now, we can continue on. So I guess they're done talking. But I heard the rattle of a rune, so we know that there's something there. As I loot the place. So I guess it was locked because it was their sanctuary. Oh, and I see more of those fucking things.
Come the month of next, we might be getting doctors from the other isles. I don't believe it.
Oh, wow. That'd be cool if that was true. And I guess that's it.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
I don't think I've seen him. Sorry.
Did they take him?
Yes. He's safe.
That's such good news. Our boy is safe.
He is. The boat captain was decent. Your cousin was on board. We can lay low and meet them tomorrow. Leave with the next group.
Oh, that's good.
All right, we can share this apple tonight. In a week, we'll be on Addie's farm in Morley. I know you never liked Morley, but the three of us will be together.
And that's all that really matters. Yep, exactly. Happy endings all around. Oh yeah, there we are.
All the others be a lie.
Okay, so there's a bone charm over there as well. We'll deal with that when we can.
Have you seen my wife? Dark hair, about this tall. Name was Sarah.
Half the city's dead.
Shh. Hear that?
3 more months.
Overseer music.
Oh, good. Okay, we're done here. We're moving on. Aha! Got it. And it's in here. Let's see what this one is. Spirit water. Drinking from fountains recharges a small amount of mana. Yes! Hooray! I'm not even mad about robust anymore. Ah. And now you're dead. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it. Well, almost. There's no way to climb up or out. So I literally only have one direction to go. I'm coming for you, Emily. And that ends another part. The flooded district as a whole. I know I split it off into 2 parts, and it may seem like a redundant choice. It's just that the way that the last video ended, it just seemed so perfect that rather than just continuing it on and including the Granny Rags and the Slackjaw confrontation, that it would just make it would just be better as its own video. So let's recap. On the whole, no one was killed, no alarms were rung, and no dead or unconscious bodies were found. The overall chaos, the current total, is low. No one saw me, so that's great. Collectibles was not too shabby, actually. Found all 5 of the runes. There were 2 bone charms I missed, but that's fine. I found the outsider shrines. I found the outsider shrine, rather. I found 2 out of 3 of Sokolov's paintings, and I found 3,827 out of 5,635 coins. That's little more than half, and I'm actually okay with that. For special actions, I helped the survivors escape, I recovered my weapons and my gear, and I helped Slackjaw defeat Granny. So, all in all, it works out. And this is where I'm going to leave you for tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or subscribe. If not, leave a comment below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until the next time, guys, ciao.